Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well and having a wonderful weekend. I have some really simple DIYs I want to share with you that were definitely inspired to keep our neighborhood, the children, the adults, all safe during this Halloween season. And I hope that the DIYs I share with you also inspire you. I want to say thank you so very much to CRICUT for supporting my channel today and sponsoring today's video. And I hope that you find inspiration in these very simple DIYs.
For the very first project, I'm making a DIY costume. It's super simple. I pulled up an SVG on Google and then I transferred it into CRICUT Design Space and I removed pieces from it so that I could work with it in portions. And the reason being that I'm using smart vinyl iron-on and I didn't want to be wasteful of the material. So I duplicated the top and bottom so that they would be identical. You always have to cut with the shiny side down, and I made sure that when I cut them both next to each other, and you want to cut the pieces apart because when you're ironing, you don't want to iron everything on at once. So the top piece is being applied. I used an iron, not too hot, just enough to heat the vinyl right onto the fabric. CRICUT has the easy press that works beautifully, and I've added it to my Christmas wish list. For the center, I needed to make sure that I measured the actual space between the top and bottom. So you just use a little measuring tape. Make sure that you work on the surface, get the right measurements before you go off and print anything. And you want to make sure you're mirroring anything that is text. If there's writing, always be sure to mirror it, or else when you iron it on, it's going to be backwards. I gently press it down. You can also burnish it with the burnishing tool, and then again applying a little bit of pressure and heat and pulling back the plastic. And this is the costume. I think it's so cute. You can make obviously a top hat and something fun to add to it with your creativity, but it worked out, and here's a super simple DIY costume. You can make all the colors. For the outdoors, social distancing is still a way that we're handing out treats here at the house to keep everyone safe. So I've used a mat and measured it out, and I'm going to use some white smart iron-on vinyl. And I used CRICUT Design Space. Very simple. I selected one of their ghosts. I selected some of their text, and then I just added a little saying that says, "Don't step on me," so that it grabs their attention when they step up to the house to pick out their treats. When you apply your vinyl, again, shiny side down. Don't forget that, because you won't be able to do the project if the shiny side is not down. And then once you cut out your images, make sure that you only mirror the text. I accidentally mirrored the ghost, so he ended up on the opposite side of the mat. It's okay because it worked out, but if you're particular about that, make sure you don't mirror your image. Remove all of the excess vinyl. Only leave what's to be transferred and ironed onto the mat. So here's your cute boo. You're going to apply some heat. You can burnish again with the burnishing tool. I like to lift a plastic on a 45-degree angle. I always find that works best for me, and it just allows for the removal to go a little smoother. So outside, you can put your mat out with some lights, and that should keep the kids social distancing when they approach the house to pick out their treats. I also wanted to have a little decorative white pumpkin in the house. This one I did not mirror the words because I'm using permanent vinyl and then using transfer tape to apply the word to the pumpkin. And now you have a very cute, spunky little white pumpkin. You can do this on a foam pumpkin. If you want to paint it, you can use text on an orange pumpkin, just about anything. And I just think it adds a little extra. For some of the neighborhood children, I love to personalize their trick-or-treat bags because I know exactly what they like. So I have these cute little fabric Halloween bags. Again, I've created their names. I'm using smart iron-on vinyl, so I had to mirror the text again. I have cut out each individual name, weed out everything, and then again iron on with a little bit of a hot pressure from my iron. And then you just can remove this very easily, and you have yourself some super cute, if you have grandchildren or just friends and you're visiting, you have these super adorable little treat bags, and it just makes the kids feel special. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed spending some time making DIYs with me and seeing how we're celebrating Halloween with safety measures in place. Of course, we're wearing our masks, keeping socially distanced, and allowing the kids to have a little scavenger hunt at the same time. Until next time, everyone, have a wonderful, safe, and happy Halloween. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye for now.